M&A is definitely heating up, right? We have different levels, right, that we can think of it on. So we certainly have M&A at the very top side, which as a vendor provider in the custodial space is huge, right? We have the biggest merger. I think this industry, as far as these attendees and listeners probably want to know about, is the Schwab TD merger, right? I mean, that's huge, or acquisition. And then if you take a step down from that, you have a lot of mergers in the tech space, right? The conglomerates, Envestnet, Orion are on a spending spree. So that's certainly impactful. And then, of course, the M&A horizontally, right, in the RIA space is tremendous. So we had peaks in 2021 to then be surpassed in 2022, yet again in the first half. So whether that continues to be the case with rising interest rates or not, we'll find out. But it's certainly very impactful and very filled with activity. So the impact has been pretty dramatic, and I think is going to really hit a crescendo next year, right? You're going to see that peak activity and that catalyst event happen sometime apparently around Labor Day of 2023, and I think we've been leading up to this. So the proactive firms have got the benefit of time, right? They've been proactive, they've been planning for it, what it means to them, and have been doing the due diligence that is really necessary to plan for that event, right? Especially if it impacts them, and they have the benefit of knowing it actually impacts them. And then, of course, you're going to find some advisors that aren't planning. They're planning for others, but not themselves. And they're the ones that are going to be in trouble, especially at the very end if it really means a material impact on them. And when I say them, the RIA firm, the operational staff, but who truly gets hurt is the end client, right? Whether it's pricing, whether it's a service interruption, whether it's products or account types that are maybe not being offered by said M&A deal. That's where the real impact is when the rubber meets the road, checks bounce, ACHs don't go through. So that's when it's been really impactful. And so that's the stuff in the future. And I say that because of the mergers and M&A activity that has occurred in the past, right? So we glean these things, and certainly the narrative is that it's all in well, the planning is all done, but that's just not the case. It's too big of an event for everything to go smoothly. So next year should be exciting. So I think this is an opportunity, and has been for TradePMR. The catalyst of M&A activity at whatever level we're talking about allows TradePMR to really shine and lead with service. So we certainly have a great tech offering. We love to boast about it when asked and when it fills a need. But service is really where we excel. And we're smaller, we're more niche player in the industry. We're more nimble, flexible, accommodating, and with service impacts that are popping up. That's the number one thing we're hearing from our prospects, from the other advisors that are interested in our offering. It's an easy conversation, right? Because I'm able to boast about answering 80% or more of our calls within 15 seconds. That's just unheard of. So you have that point. You have our ratios of no more than 20 firms assigned to an advisor services representative. You have the ability to talk to, like I mentioned, our associates who are trained. There's very low turnover that are empowered to help advisors, right? And then our advisors also have contact information for those specific covered functions, right? Like money movement, like account opening, like transfers, and so forth. So that service dynamic, that culture that we have of empowerment for our associates to truly help our clients really makes the difference.